against the LA Lakers, and the first Spaniard to play in an NBA All-Star game, the towering Pau Gasol. Coming right up.
All dressed up and ready to go. Kobe Bryant right there from a little earlier. The Chicago Bulls on the road in this interconference matchup. 2K Sports and the NBA welcomes you to our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Derrick Rose and Ronnie Brewer in the backcourt. Carlos Boozer and Joakim Noah, they're inside. And Dang. And for the Lakers, Artest and Powell in the forward slots. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. And Bynum. Now here's Rose. He dumps it off. Brewer passes to Rose. And mix. What was that all about? Tom Thibodeau is the new head coach of the Chicago Bulls. He's been an NBA assistant, Clark, for the last 2 decades.
And he's been considered a defensive mastermind, and you see how the Celtics have played defense under his leadership, and you can't argue with that.
Got his breaking coaching under Bill Musselman with the expansion Timberwolves back in '89. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Magic Johnson had an interesting quote about Kobe Bryant. He said, "I think what we've seen from Kobe in the last 2 or 3 years is that he has become an incredible leader. Before, there was no question that he was the best basketball player in the world, just like he is now. He was dominant every night, but he didn't take on that leadership role. Now, he is the total package." Guys, it's tough to argue with the success the Lakers have had with Kobe leading them.
You're right about that. Thanks, Doris.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
One thing, Clark, you always know about coming into the Staples Center. This is always a tough and finished off by Rose. Replay here. Sprite Slamcam showing it once more.
The steal led to an easy bucket in transition. That's a nice sequence.
Here's Kobe. Under 4 minutes left in the first. Derrick Rose out of Memphis, the former #1 overall pick in 2008. And then Clarkie went on to win the NBA Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, and he's proven himself as a terrific playoff performer in his first 2 years in the league as well. And he's only getting better, Kevin. Made his first All-Star team last year.
Steve Blake's checked in for Derek Fisher. Then for the Bulls, C.J. Watson. He's checked in for Ronnie Brewer.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
Here's Blake. Outside Artest. Gasol. He's covered by Boozer. Gasol, no good. And Clark, talk about what makes Derrick Rose so special.
Well, I think it's his combination, Kevin, of size, strength, and speed, as well as acceleration in the open court. He is a terrific finisher in the lane.
And Los Angeles turns it over. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I caught up with head coach Phil Jackson. The opportunity to put up big numbers offensively is there for them, he believes, if they can just stick to what they've been working on. He said, "I think we've established what works for us and what doesn't. Now it's just a matter of execution. Let's see what that is exactly, guys."
Thanks a lot, Doris. It's obvious Coach wants to keep the pressure on his team's offense.
Well, he doesn't want them leaving points on the table. I mean, that's basically all he's saying. Let's take advantage of our opportunities.
The Lakers off to a slow start. They trail by 6, and it's Artest missing.
That was a perfect chance to finish on the break, and he let it slip away.
Shoots. Another one falls for Chicago.
These guys are in the zone. They're taking it over.
Lakers trail by 8. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for the Lakers. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Blake. Kobe, he's covered by Watson.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Now here's Rose, guarded by Blake. And the basket by Rose.
They're really giving them all they can handle here. The defense is having a hard time keeping up.
Now Blake. Now here's Kobe. D right on him. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. The free throw drops for Kobe.
You know, Kobe has played through a share of injuries, dislocated fingers, a torn labrum, back spasms, knee surgery. Last season was no different. Battled injuries including an avulsion fracture in his right index finger.
Kurt Thomas, he's checked in for the Bulls. Gibson comes in for Carlos Boozer. And here is Gibson. It's one-on-one. Back to Artest. A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line. Hey, you know, Clark, that Kobe could still score even with his guide finger in a splint. I mean, just unbelievable.
Boy, he has tremendous will to go along with that God-given talent. And this guy claims he only needs about 4 hours of sleep a night. Man, he's certainly a different breed.
A lot of questions on Ron Artest and how he was going to fit in with the Lakers. I think their deep playoff run answered those questions.
I echo those sentiments, partner. I mean, he came in and immediately found his role of being a defensive stopper. Took him a little longer to find the comfort level offensively.
Odom on the wing. He dishes it. Now Blake from deep. And the Lakers with another miss.
You know, 9 out of 10 times he's making you pay on a wide open look like that. I guess that was number 10, though.
Thomas kicks to Rose. And the Bulls with another miss. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Kobe. Buries the short-range shot. Kobe's got 8 points. Here comes Rose. He's got 12. Guarded by Blake. Rose with the ball. To the paint. Here's Thomas. And the rebound goes to Odom. And it's the Lakers' ball. It's a 3-point game. Kobe caps the break with the nasty stuff.
Boy, when you run the fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty.
Knocked loose. Back to Rose. Over Artest. Rose, that's good. He's got 14.
Boy, this is fun to watch. This guy is putting on a show right now. He's making it look really easy.
And a lot of offense on display in this first quarter. The Bulls lead by 3.
Well, they're scoring with ease. They've definitely hit the ground running. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And we'll be back in just a moment. And off we go. A close game now entering the second quarter. Here's Fisher. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. It's Gibson and Noah at the 4 and the 5. Derrick Rose and Ronnie Brewer in the backcourt. And Korver. He's pummeled and will have a chance for 2 at the line.
Boy, I love Lamar Odom because he's so versatile, and not just offensively, you know, he's defensively versatile as well. I mean, he can bang with the big fellas as well as play guys out on the perimeter some.
All good points. Chicago leading. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, there were a lot of questions about whether last season would be Phil Jackson's final one, whether he'd retire. After they won the title and he set a record for most coaching championships, he said he was leaning towards retiring. He decided to return, though, saying, "Count me in." After a couple of weeks of deliberation, it's time to get back to the challenge of putting together a team that can defend its title. It'll be the last stand for me, and I hope it's a grand one. Guys, good to have him back.
It certainly is. Thank you, Doris. Having a guy like Odom in your rotation, as you were talking about, is such a luxury for the Lakers for those reasons you just said.
And he seems to thrive as a plug-and-play kind of a guy, too. I mean, he can do a lot for you and doesn't always need a lot of time to do it.
Kobe Bryant, one of the great players and one of the great winners in NBA history.
Without question, individually a 12-time All-Star, 10-time All-Defensive Player, the league MVP in 08, and winning well. How about 3 straight championships alongside Shaquille O'Neal, 2000 to 2002, and then another in 2009 and 2010 as well.
What a resume.
Well, he's really been big for their team, finding a way to consistently get it done on the scoreboard.
The Lakers making a switch here. Blake's checked in.
Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. He has 18 points, and he's got 1 rejection in there also. He is in complete control of this game.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Derrick Rose, born and raised in Southside Chicago. He learned the game from his 3 older brothers and had a very successful amateur career.
Boy, he sure did, Kevin. How about he won 2 state championships in high school, played collegiately for the University of Memphis, and in the only year he was there, they got to the NCAA championship game, and he was a primetime performer during that whole run that season.
And Rose Clark selected #1 overall by his hometown Chicago Bulls back in 2008.
Well, it seems like it was a good fit, perhaps meant to be. They only had less than a 2% chance of winning the top pick, but they hit the jackpot and got their man in Rose.
Blake for 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Kevin, you can't rest or blink at all on him. He's a dangerous scorer, and you have to know where he is at all times.
You know, one of the stories last season, Clark, in the playoffs for the Lakers was after that early scare to the Thunder of Oklahoma City in the first round, the Lakers really turned it up in the playoffs. In fact, it was that Game 5, they kind of rebooted, they kind of found themselves.
Yeah, they certainly did. Sometimes you have to have your back against the wall. You've got to go through that crucible of almost losing an important game in the playoffs to be able to get your second win and to gain that extra wave of confidence. And that's kind of what happened with the Lakers. I mean, anytime you face a team like the Thunder that has the leading scorer in the league in Kevin Durant, you know it's not going to be easy, and the Lakers saw that to be true, and yet they were able to work through that.
Thunder had those young legs.
And a lot of confidence,
yes,
and an unbelievable building.
They didn't blink. They did not blink.
Not at all. They were relishing the opportunity, thrilled to be in the playoffs, but they felt like they could not only play with the Lakers, they felt like they could beat the Lakers, Kevin. It's hard to make a pinpoint pass from that far away. He couldn't get a hold of it.
And the Lakers with some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for Odom. Artest comes in for Matt Barnes. And Kobe is subbed in for Steve Blake. Then for the Bulls, Kurt Thomas, he's checked in for Noah. Deng comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Watson in for Derrick Rose. Puts it up. Shot's good by Boozer. Boozer's got his second basket of the game. The Lakers trail. Fisher, the pass to Gasol. It's dumped off. Outside, Kobe. The 10-footer, and the Lakers tack on 2 more. Here is Watson. 1:25 left in the second. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. So, Clark, here's another player snatched out of the D-League by the Warriors, C.J. Watson. He's a 4th-year player out of Tennessee.
And whatever team he's been on, Kevin, he's been a solid contributor. I mean, he's a good mid-range jump shooter. He does a nice job defensively as well. I mean, he was really a coveted player this past offseason, and I think he's got a place in the league for a while now.
Artest kicks to Gasol. Over Boozer, and almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Carlos Boozer.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
And so he hits both. Here is Watson. Screen by Boozer. Takes it up. Watson's shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Good pick there to set up the layup. That's textbook offensive execution.
Here's Fisher. The shot misses, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Tipped. He's covered by Watson. And that one's good from Fisher.
Excellent defense, and the steal earns them a quick bucket in transition.
Here is Watson.
Nice anticipation right there to snatch that one.
Artest with the ball. And here's Fisher from downtown. And another three for the Lakers. Brewer with the ball. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot two.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul. This is exactly what they need to do here. Get aggressive and get to the line. Earn yourself some extra points while putting the other team in foul trouble. That's a good strategy.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw.
Well, Kevin, they've been fighting it out for the rebounds here, so far it's an even match in that area.
And the first half is now in the books.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? He's got 13 points, and his 2 steals round out those numbers nicely. Boy, he was locked in that whole half.
Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome to the HP Halftime Report. I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going on out at Staples Center. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against Chicago. Some great activity defensively, pressuring the ball, coming up with a number of key steals. Kobe scoring with ease against the Bulls D. He has 13 points, getting things done on the defensive end too. And the Bulls going all out. Close-range shots, their bread and butter early on.
And as the quarter begins, both teams have been trading blows like prize fighters. A close ball game. Here's Fisher. He has 5. You know, for these Bulls last season, Clark, they had some drama in the locker room, maybe people not seeing eye to eye in the front office and on the coaching staff.
Yeah, they certainly did. I would call it front office friction.
Yeah.
But yet, despite that, Kevin, good young talent. So whoever steps into that situation has something to work with.
Artest, Gasol, and Bynum are the front court. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Brewer. A missed 3. Lakers leading by 3. Now Fisher. It's stolen by Rose. With authority. Getting back to what you were talking about, despite all the front office turmoil with Derrick Rose at the helm, the future does look bright for this Chicago team.
Well, not only Rose, I mean, you talk about Joakim Noah, you look at Luol Deng, he's in his prime, Taj Gibson, an impressive first-year player, so the Bulls have an awful lot of material to work with.
Here's Kobe, hits the 15-footer. Kobe's got 15 points.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Here's Rose. It's blocked. And here's Fisher. He's picked up by Deng. Here's Artest. The rebound by Noah.
Given his sorry shooting touch, you'd think he'd know better than to put that shot up. Well, there's another reminder.
Rose is called for the charge. That is his first foul of the game.
Great job by the defender that time. He got his feet set, stood his ground, and absorbed the contact.
Steve Blake's checked in for Derek Fisher. C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Chicago. Pass to Bynum. Working on Noah. Poked away. Lets loose for a 3. Bynum, no good.
Well, the bad shooting continues for them to start this half.
Here's Rose. The shot is off. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Here's Blake. Here's Artest. No luck on the three-point attempt.
Their shooting woes continue here. 1 of 5, just 1 of 5, and I know they were hoping to get off to a faster start than that.
Rose kicks it to Noah. Deflected. Lakers leading by 3. Watson gets the reach-in call. That's foul number 2 for him. And stolen by Watson.
You can't start thinking ahead and lose track of your handle.
It's tipped. blocked. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lonnie Brewer's checked in for Chicago.
I think this quarter particularly, we're seeing them having trouble keeping possession of the ball. Far, far too many turnovers right now.
Hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. And the Lakers get called for the foul. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Carlos Boozer, born on a military base in West Germany, grew up in Juneau, Alaska. Very interesting background, Clark.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like something out of a movie. I mean, his parents moved from D.C. to Alaska when Carlos was 7. They kind of wanted to escape the crime in D.C. and make a fresh start. They went a long way to do it.
Yeah, they did. And the Lakers with another miss. Chicago trailing here. Kobe with the steal. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And he makes the first. Someone was telling me in middle school, Boozer practiced with his dad outside in that rough Alaska weather, Clark, regardless of what the temperature was.
Yeah, and he credits those practices with making him a lot tougher. I mean, Boozer went on to win. Oh! The way this man can flush it is one of the reasons he's so much fun to watch.
Well, does he ever show us anything less? He's so dependable.
Always on top of his game.
Here's Kobe. He's got 15. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Outside our test. Back to Bryant. Gets rid of it. Artest. He's covered by Deng. Shot clock at 5. 3 on the clock. Artest. Good. Here is Watson. Here's Noah, and he dunks that one through.
Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
Here's Kobe. They lead by 1. And the Lakers call time here. The Lakers making a switch here. Fisher's checked in. Then for the Bulls. Kurt Thomas, he's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Carlos Boozer. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for C.J. Watson. Here's Blake. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Over Brewer. A big possession here.
Can they come back to take the lead?
The steal.
This is an obvious 2-for-1 situation. Let's see their clock management skills.
Here's Blake. He's covered by Rose. And again, the Lakers no good.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
It's blocked. The Lakers in the lead.
They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot.
Gasol backing down. Nails the buzzer beater.
Aware of the clock running down, he got it off just before the buzzer.
And that's the end of the quarter. And a neck-and-neck game we've watched so far through 3. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he continues to make an impact on the defensive end, Kevin. He's made some key steals.
More from Los Angeles after this. Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Let's go to Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Lakers that garners the Sprite Spark today. They put the clamps on in the second quarter, and, guys, that helped them go on this magnificent run.
Doris, thank you. Big scoring run there was the spark they needed.
Everything started to synergize, and once the ball was rolling, there was no stopping them.
Here's Rose. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Derrick Rose and C.J. Watson manning the backcourt. It's Gibson and Noah at the 4 and the 5. And Corver. Barnes kicks to Fisher. Here's Kobe. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. That one on Rose. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Rose. He's covered by Fisher. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Derek Fisher. And the first one at the line is good. And Rose drops them both. Here's Fisher. He's covered by Rose. Here's Barnes. He dumps it off from down low. And that one's good by Kobe. Kobe's got 19 points. Fisher against Rose. Goes up. Lamar Odom pulls it in. Lakers leading by 5. The break is on. Here's Kobe. And the Lakers check on 2 more.
Kevin, this guy keeps constant pressure on the defense whenever he has the ball. He's a good decision maker. He can score it, and he's also a terrific passer. He seems to always make the right decision with the ball.
And here is Noah. Right side Rose. Takes it up. And he drops it in on the layup. He's got 24.
That's a heck of a job to lay it in around the taller defender, Kevin. Lovely, agile finish.
Left side Kobe. 13 feet out. Kobe can't get that one to fall. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Corver. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Lamar Odom picks one up. That free throw, no good. Pau Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. Blake comes in for Derek Fisher. The Bulls also changing it up. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Noah. Bang comes in for Taj Gibson. And Ronnie Brewer's subbed in for C.J. Watson.
He couldn't get them all, and it's still a 2-possession game.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Kobe. Easy shot. Connects. The jumper drops.
He's had a strong 4th quarter thus far, really providing his team with a lot of offense.
Now here's Rose, guarded by Blake. Rose can't hit.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected him.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, covered by Brewer. Goes up. And Kobe Bryant again. Kobe's got 25 points.
Right now, their offense is playing through him, actually going through him just about every time, and he's answered the call with tremendous play.
With the fadeaway. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Here's the break. Covered by Brewer. On the line. And it's Kobe missing.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Gets the whistle, and he'll go to the line.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
Sinks the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And the Lakers with some changes. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Bynum. Artest comes in for Matt Barnes. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Steve Blake. Then for the Bulls, Noah's checked in.
2 big free throws to cut into that lead. Now they need to get back and play some solid D. They're looking to apply some pressure on the ball here with the trapping defense.
Kobe, no good. And so here is Chicago. Here's Rose, blocked. Lakers leading by 6. Pass to Artest. Jump off pass. Takes it up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? 25 points, and as his steals numbers show, his defense has had an impact. He's got more than half his team's points. Unreal.
2 for 2, and it's an 8-point ball game. Not a lot of time left for the Bulls in this one. Trailing here by 8. Brewer passes to Boozer. Odom's there. Boozer kicks to Brewer. Back to Boozer. Deflected.
And I think the story here is that they've stopped giving the ball away so often. Cut those turnovers down.
With the hook shot. Kept alive. Another shot. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Fisher. 55 seconds left to the fourth. Less than 1 minute left. Right side, Kobe. Hangs and hits. Kobe's got 29.
Kevin, over the course of the game, they've gotten it done. This should be an insurmountable lead.
Dang against Artest. His first shot of the game. Dang with the bucket. Dang's got his first 2 points. Here's Kobe. The Lakers have a chance to put this one out of reach. And so they will intentionally foul him. Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. Perfect from the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And you know, time running out on him, Clark, it doesn't look good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Artest kicks to Fisher. Cuts off the pass. Outside Boozer. Kobe with the steal. Oh! Up high and down hard.
I think they've sealed this one. Not enough time left to mount a comeback.
On its way from Rose for 2. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Brand player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
Game time. I can't change my frame of mind, it's game time. I've been had it jumping, I got hang time. Cause I'm a dude that can't lose the game mine. It's game time, game time, game time. I can't change my frame of mind, it's game time. I've been had it jumping, I got hang time. That's why I ball and go hard at the same time. It's game time, but ain't no games getting played. Me going broke is like Michael Jordan getting braids. I do my thing, my chain close to limit.